Yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Davis. Taken away. White with it. Jackson in his pocket. Eubanks up top. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Pritchard, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Houston. His last outing, he had 24 points. Pass to Davis. Here's Houston. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Jerome. Gets the three to fall.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's Pritchard in his last outing with 12 points. And here's Eubanks. 4-3. Counted from distance. Eubanks, he's got 5 points.
I like everything he's doing so far offensively, finding his spots, making strong selections.
And you look at Derek White, Richard, the energy he plays with, it is remarkable.
That's his greatest attribute, his activity on both ends of the floor. Having a high motor is a skill. He keeps coming and tries to wear you down.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. We discussed just how difficult Jason Tatum is to guard and what he wants his team to do against him. And Coach told me he's a very talented and polished player. I told our guys to stay in front of him, don't fall for the pump fakes, play smart and under control. It's easier said than done, but we'll see if they're up to the task. Guys, back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. White can't hit.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Fade away. And it's Milwaukee scoring again.
Yeah, one of the most efficient inside scorers. Giannis just can't be stopped.
Here's Pritchard. Back to Brown. To the paint. The kick to Tatum. Fires for 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. Last time they met was right here, and they were able to come out with a win.
They came away with an easy win last time, due in large part to their work on the glass.
And if they can keep that same physicality, you have to think they'll be in a good position to grab another win here.
Here's Brown. The Bucks getting their last shot to go. Pass to Pritchard. Here's White, defended by Jackson. White, the pass to Eubanks. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
The drive by Antetokounmpo.
When Giannis starts to drive, the defense knows it's in trouble. He powers right through them.
Celtics trail by 6. Down low. Here's Eubanks. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Davis against Tatum. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Yet another assist.
He's been piling up the assists this year.
In fact, after that last assist, he's tied for the most in a single season in franchise history. Wow. There's Tatum with the 3. Houston with a rebound. Houston's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Antetokounmpo. And again, another assist.
Nobody has been a better floor general in the history of this team than he has. Unparalleled vision.
And his name's now at the very top of the list in franchise assists. That's a record that might be in the books forever. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Milwaukee leading by 10. To the inside. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Now here's Brown. No points yet. A shot to stop the run. Sinks it from distance.
When Brown has the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous in the two-man game.
And stolen by Brown. Celtics trail by 9. Here's Pritchard taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. 6 on the shot clock. Right side Tatum. Tries it from 19. Rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo has got 4 rebounds now.
He's been off this whole period. Unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
And that one's good. Davis.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. So both teams changing it up here. And we have just about a half a season left. Here's our latest power rankings. Taking a look at Los. Making a switch here. Tatum's checked in. Martin outside. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Outside Holiday. Martin a screen. It's Martin on the wing. Pocket 4. Boston again missing. Milwaukee leading by 21. So the Celtics 5 right now. Jason Tatum out there with Caleb Martin. Then it's Karis LeVert. Then there's Drew Holiday. And it's Walsh into the small forward. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Martin outside. Spins. Houston with a rebound.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
Boston pulls it in. This game coming after a loss versus the Raptors.
They hit a couple big shots, but overall, there was a lack of consistency. Just not their night at the offensive end.
And tonight, I expect them to play better offensively. Try to get some closer looks.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. When you take a look at how the standings are shaping up, RJ, how badly do teams in the playoff mix want that home court advantage?
You want home court for as many rounds as possible. It's not a necessity, but it's definitely a plus. We'll see if the top teams are able to maintain their hold on it moving forward.
Jackson, he's checked in for the Bucks. Eubanks, he's checked in for Boston. Pritchard comes in for Holiday. Second shot opportunity. Tatum from long range. Offensive rebound. Eubanks.
Man, good whistle there.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
Davis, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Jerome comes in for Bogdanovich. Brown, he's checked in for Boston. Derek White comes in for LeVert. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. The Cobra in the last game against the Knicks put together a nice one. He dropped 24 points, and talk about a two-way player. He was phenomenal at both ends. And he's been on a tear, playing confident and doing anything he wants on the floor. He is so hard to stop. Brian?
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
And it's Milwaukee scoring again.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
With the 10-footer, hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Davis, the pass to Houston. Kicks it out to Jackson. Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Houston. Back to Antetokounmpo. Here's Houston. His scoring sits at around 31 a game, an impressive number.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Inside, here's Eubanks. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Now, we don't pick favorites, Richard, but did you have a favorite road city?
Well, it depends on when you ask me, B.A. I love New York. That's my favorite city. I was born in L.A., but there's nothing like going home to Phoenix, Arizona, where I grew up.
Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. The Celtics also with a sub. Martin's checked in.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
For Boston, they've gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Outside White. Here's the 3. Boston, no good that time either.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Here's Jackson. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Ooh, those are some grown man points there by Jackson Jr.
Here's Eubanks. Out to the right wing. Outside, Brown. To the middle. Here's Eubanks. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Eubanks, he's got 16 points now.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Houston passes to Davis. Shoots over Brown. And the Bucks getting another bucket right there.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
A minute 22 left to play in the first half. Here's Pritchard. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Off target with the 3. Pass to Houston. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Here's Pritchard to the paint. Here's Eubanks. Tipped. And he's able to get it back. Milwaukee has gone 7 of 11 from outside the arc. Nice percentage from distance so far. Oh, got that one up quick. 9 points in the game.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Not just being selfless, but also smart with the ball. Brown is able to find the best guy for the right shot.
And another dime for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Eubanks the screen. And here's Brown for 3. And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Brown scanning the floor. To the wing on the left. Here's Pritchard. Wide open, but he couldn't capitalize.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
And so it's Milwaukee with an almost surefire victory here, up 32 at the end of the quarter and dominating. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. More 2K action in just a moment.
Fellas, I was just wondering if you played in the league these days, what do you think would be different compared to when you did play? And switching gears now to that first half, what a difficult start for the Celtics.
I think it's funny watching these guys.
And that's it for halftime.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Nice game. Great performance by Drew Eubanks.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did coach have some new ideas for them?
They've got Giannis Antetokounmpo. Ty Jerome is out there with Jackson. Then it's Terrence Davis. And it's Houston in at the 5 spot. That's Doc Rivers' 5 as we get into the second half. Down low. And so the ball out of bounds. Antetokounmpo touched it last. And the upcoming schedule for Milwaukee. On Saturday, they kick off a road trip to Charlotte where they'll take on the Hornets. And then on Sunday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Sacramento Kings.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
The fadeaway. He gets it in there. Tatum's gotten his first bucket of the night.
And that's probably his most dangerous weapon. Tatum just has a smooth jumper.
You look at his college days and his rookie year, Tatum has always been on a winning team, Richard.
B.A., I think it starts with his approach. There's always been an air of professionalism when it comes to Tatum. He's just a young player that is focused only on winning.
Pass to Eubanks. Outside White. Back to Pritchard. This one for 3. Houston with a rebound. Houston's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Jackson outside. Now here's Antetokounmpo. And here's Davis. Antetokounmpo outside. Houston passes to Antetokounmpo. 5 on the clock. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Antetokounmpo's got 21 points in the game. White against Jackson. Outside, Brown. Now White making a mark on the offensive end, scoring around 13 a game. Over Jackson. Eubanks, a pass to Pritchard. Outside White. Drops in the 3. White's got 5 now.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Houston. Takes the 3. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo has got 4 assists in the game. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Brown. Milwaukee with the rebound. Houston's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Puts the move on. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
And the game plan for them should be simple. Keep getting it to Giannis. The Greek freak is on fire.
Here's Pritchard. Still without a bucket. And they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
Here's Houston. It's hauled in by White.
Look, when you've made your first 3 shots of the half, I think it's okay for a heat check.
Pass to Tatum. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Just an ugly show from him.
Oh!
Okay,
That's what they came for.
Wow.
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
And how about our AT&T 5G slam cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. The shot by Eubanks, no good.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Here's Houston. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Oh, that was nasty. A 2-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Houston passes to Jerome. Here's the pick. Another possession, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
He's doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
To the paint. Here's Eubanks. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Houston. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Bucks.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
And also, attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
Muscling that one in. JB is a strong individual.
Here's Houston. Eubanks defending. O'Neal passes to Bogdanovich. Let's go with a three. And O'Neal good for three. O'Neal's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Eubanks. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Oh, nice ball movement by LeVert. A welcome sign for this team.
Inside. O'Neal inside. He's checked by LeVert. Houston passes to Jones. Here's Houston. Jones in the post. Brown's there. Jones misses. And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. They'll be playing host to New Orleans for their next one. And that's a one-game homestand for the club. For Milwaukee, they've gone 8 of 10 in the third and looking in control. Jackson gets the bucket. Jackson's got 6 points.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
LeVert outside. Yep, that one goes. LeVert's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Yeah, that's inexcusable. I mean, the defense must push LeVert farther away from the basket than that.
Jackson finds Bogdanovich. Here's Houston. O'Neal passes to Jackson. Outside O'Neal. And it's Milwaukee scoring again.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Houston passes to Jackson. Now here's Jones. Outside O'Neal. Pass to Bogdanovich. Jackson outside. Here's Houston. He's checked by LeVert. Bogdanovich with it. Here's O'Neal. And another dime for him.
And this last assist ties him for the franchise record for most in a game. What a performance he's having.
He's been passing with pinpoint accuracy all game long. LeVert outside. And a miss there on the triple. Milwaukee has gotten all 3 from yet another assist.
And sure enough, he's just set the single-game franchise record for assists.
Showing
He's putting on a clinic in team basketball, and these fans recognize it.
he's tallied the most assists in a single game in team history. So it's both teams making. Star-driven league, but talk about the importance of role players, Grant.
Oh, B.A., a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you'll get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference.
Taking a look at the Celtics. We've got Drew Holiday. He's out there with Peyton Pritchard. Jason Tatum out there with Karis LeVert. And it's Walsh in at the 4. LeVert goes in over Jones. Deflected. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. Daniels is checked in for Milwaukee. On the wing, Holiday to the middle. And finished off by Tatum.
We see this from Tatum often, and it never gets old. Just scoring at will.
Pass to Houston. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Jones has got his 3rd assist of the night.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Here's Tatum. Rebounded by the Bucks. Outside Bogdanovich. Out left to the wing. Pass to Daniels. And here's Jackson. Houston passes to Jones. Shot clock at 6. Jackson for 3. Pure from 3-point range. Jackson's got 11 points here in the second half.
He's been meticulous on offense, and it's paid off with a flawless shooting percentage for him so far in this game.
Here's Pritchard. Here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
I love seeing Tatum exhibit the passion that he has shown us tonight. Such a motivated performance by him.
Here's Jones. And he gets the bucket. Grant, it seems like teams today are much more data-driven than in years past.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. It's much more sophisticated. And, of course, coaches and executives are still watching the games and forming their gut opinions. But now those impressions can be cross-checked with the numbers.
Houston passes to Bogdanovich. Connects from downtown.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
Jones against LeVert. There's Tatum with the 3. Drills it from deep. Tatum's got 25 points.
And he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
Here's Pritchard, defended by Bogdanovich. Pritchard, no good. Milwaukee has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the 4th. Tatum with a steal. Here's the break. Some room here for Holiday. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper.
Part of what makes Drew so valuable, he's a guard who can score without the ball.
Pass to Daniels. Here's Houston. Cash. He's 9 for 14 in the game.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
To the inside. Oh, there's a killer 2-hand slam.
Gets those passes off quickly. Jackson Jr. really sees the floor.
The Celtics shooting an average of 43% from the floor. Pass to Walsh. Here's Pritchard. Fires in the triple.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Bucks.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And this result tonight, it gets them to 44 wins on the year.
And they've had their fingerprints all over this series, winning 2 straight and looking like they have this team's number.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for the Cobra.
His overall stat line really says it all. I think a triple-double game for him, getting it done everywhere on the floor.
They set a pick. He tries for 3. Daniels, that one's true.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. The Bucks making a switch here. O'Neal's checked in. Brown draws the double. Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Tatum reminding the defense, like, yo, you cannot stop him.
And out of bounds, Boston will have it.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection, but you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
There's 25 seconds left in the game. Pass to Pritchard. The three is up. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Here's Houston. Chalk up two there.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating